Right now, do not scroll away. Unlock your phone. I am serious. This is not a lecture. This is an audit of your future. Unlock your screen. Open your WhatsApp, Telegram, or iMessage.
Stop right now.
I want you to look at the last 5 people you texted with. Not your family, but the people you choose to interact with. Look at their names. And now, I want you to do the math. Be honest. How much do these people earn? Are they building empires? Or are they complaining about their boss? Do they discuss ideas, capital, and growth? Or do they discuss other people, politics, and video games? Are they investing their money? Or are they waiting for Friday to spend their entire paycheck at a bar to forget their miserable week? There is a brutal rule in statistics called regression to the mean. It states that over time, all data points converge to the average. In social dynamics, you are the data point. Your income is the average of these 5 people. Your ambition is the average of their ambition. Your future is a carbon copy of their present. If those 5 people are dragging you down, complaining about life and playing the victim, then what I'm about to say will hurt, because mathematics is ruthless. It does not care about your feelings. To change the number in your bank account, you will have to commit the scariest act for a social primate. You will have to be alone. Welcome to Money Unmasked. Today, we expose the loneliness tax that every self-made millionaire pays. Most people live in an illusion that their financial decisions are their own choice. That is a lie. You are a biological mimic machine. Your brain is wired to copy the herd, even if the herd is running off a cliff. Let's look at the science. In the 1990s, neuroscientists in Parma discovered something that destroys the myth of individuality: mirror neurons. These are cells in your brain that fire not only when you perform an action, but when you watch someone else perform it. When you see your best friend buying a new car on credit, the same pleasure zones light up in your brain as if you bought it. You feel a sting of envy and a subconscious desire to repeat the action. Not because you need the car, but because this is a survival protocol installed in your firmware 50,000 years ago. Back in the Stone Age, being like everyone else meant survival. If the tribe runs, you run. If the tribe eats red berries, you eat red berries. If you stop to think why, you would be eaten by a predator or left behind to freeze. Exile meant death. That is why your brain injects you with cortisol, the stress hormone, whenever you try to go against your environment. This is physical pain. Your body punishes you for trying to be different. But today, there are no predators. Today, the threat is not a saber-toothed tiger. The threat is financial mediocrity. Your poor friends do not wish you harm. They are likely good, kind people, but biologically, they function as a gravity anchor. Look at the numbers. If your circle thinks it is normal to spend $50 on dinner every weekend, you will do the same to fit in. That is $200 a month, $2,400 a year invested in socializing instead of assets. If your circle thinks investing is a scam or gambling, you will never start investing because you subconsciously fear their judgment. You cannot outsmart biology with willpower. Trying to get rich while surrounded by a poverty mindset is like trying to swim up a waterfall with a stone tied to your leg. The only way to win is to cut the rope and get out of the river. You need to understand the mechanism of sabotage. Do you know why fishermen do not need a lid on a bucket of crabs? Because if one crab tries to crawl out and escape, the others will collectively grab it and pull it back down to the bottom. This is called the crab bucket mentality. This is exactly what is happening in your life right now. The moment you start changing your life, maybe you stop drinking alcohol, maybe you start reading finance books, maybe you launch a side hustle, you will notice a strange reaction from your friends. They won't applaud you. First, it will be jokes. They will say, "Look at him, the future Elon Musk is too busy for us." They will laugh. Then it will turn into passive aggression. They will say, "You have changed. Do you think you are better than us? Money has corrupted you." And finally, if you keep going, it will turn into direct sabotage. They will try to make you feel guilty for working hard. Why do they do this? Are they evil? No, they are scared. Your success is a mirror reflecting their failure. When you rise, you show them that they could have done it too, but they were too lazy or too cowardly. To protect their fragile ego, they must pull you back down to their level. They need you to be broke so they can feel comfortable being broke. They will say, "Don't risk it." They will say, "Be realistic. Come have a drink." That is not them speaking. That is their fear speaking. Here is the axiom of this channel. You will never receive approval from people who are doing less than you. Never. If you are looking for support in your old environment, you are looking for water in a desert. It is not there. You have to accept that you will be the villain in their story, and that is okay. So, what is the solution? Do you call your friends right now and create a drama? No. That is emotional and weak. You need to act like a strategist. You need strategic isolation. I call it monk mode. Every self-made millionaire I have analyzed has gone through this period. Usually, it lasts from 1 to 3 years. This is the time when you consciously cut off the social noise to hear your own thoughts. How do you do it? You don't make big announcements. You just fade away. You stop going to pointless parties. You stop answering calls that are just about gossip. You learn the power of the word no. At first, it will feel like drug withdrawal. Your phone will go silent. You will sit in your room on a Friday night, and you will feel a cold emptiness. Your brain will panic. It will scream, "We are alone! We are in danger!" Most people break at this point. They run back to the bucket of crabs just to feel safe. But you must understand, loneliness is not a defect. It is a filter. In this void, you stop spending your dopamine on impressing people who don't matter. You start spending it on building assets. You start reading. You start working. You start building the foundation of your empire. The loneliness of a millionaire is not having no one to talk to. It is having nothing to talk about with those who are not evolving. You must fall in love with this silence. Money is not made in the noise. Money is born in this silence. But there is good news. The period of loneliness is temporary. It is just a transition phase, like a tunnel. The law of the universe is simple. Like attracts like. As long as your hands are full holding on to old anchors, you physically cannot shake the hand of a new partner. As soon as you create a vacuum, high-value people will rush to fill it. Imagine a room where everyone earns 10 times more than you. Imagine a room where people discuss ideas, not people. Imagine a room where it is shameful to be lazy. This is called positive social pressure. When you enter that room, your mirror neurons will start working for you, not against you. You will start copying success as automatically as you used to copy poverty. You will start thinking big because everyone around you thinks big. But to enter that room, you must leave your old baggage at the door. You cannot climb Everest with a backpack full of rocks. So, look at your phone one more time. Look at those 5 contacts. Are you willing to pay with your future for the right to remain comfortable for them? Are you willing to sacrifice your dream just to be loved in the crab bucket? If not, prepare for the cold. The path to the top is always the path of the lone wolf. Sheep flock together. Eagles fly alone. If you are ready to fly, hit the like button right now. Do not do it for me. Do it to signal to the algorithm that you demand truth over cheap entertainment. I want to know who is ready to pass this filter. Go to the comments and write one phrase, "I walk alone." Let this be a digital contract with yourself, and perhaps in the comments, you will find the new people who are going the same way. Subscribe to Money Unmasked. Here, we speak the truth that hurts but makes you rich. Take off the rose-colored glasses, put on the mask. I will see you at the top.